And welcome to this video for the YourSixOS platform. In this video, we're going to talk about configuring peripherals. As you can see, I've logged in here to the actual matrix. You can see a really awesome view that does highlight everything from PTZ, thermal radar, access door control along the right side. But now on the bottom left here, you will also see some peripheral widgets. And we have another video that does cover kind of an overview of this. However, in this video, we're going to talk about the actual configuration of a peripheral. So pretty simple. I'm going to go to configuration along the top of the page. You're going to make sure you're in your right organization, your right site, and then you'll just locate a device that does have peripheral capabilities. So I'm just going to grab this device right here. Once I have that device, you will scroll down on the actual device management page and you'll see a section called Peripheral Configuration. You'll simply hit Add Peripheral. We can name the peripheral, add a description if you need to. Now you will actually select the port. For this example, we've got an input and an output. I'm going to start with the input and then we'll show you the output as well. So then we've selected the port, which is an input. We'll leave it as normally open, and you can see the options here from a type. Now these icons do not represent anything beyond just your ability from a visual standpoint to locate them and understand what they are on the actual matrix. So you've got a default input. We additionally have PIR sensors, door contact, smoke detector, which should act as a redundancy to a fire alarm. This does not in any way replace existing fire detection systems. This is for redundancy and your ability to actually pair up an event, for example, with a notification and video possibly. So very important, smoke detector is not a replacement for a full-on fire system. You've got glass break detector, panic button, flood detector as well. And again, if you just need a general one, use that default input one I have at the very top. Now the severity. All this does is actually on the matrix will represent whether it is an info or an alarm. So info will just change the actual visual color of the icon. The alarm one will put a full red box around the outside of the actual peripheral widget. And I'll show you that as an example in another video. But again, the severity piece is simply whether it is an info type of notification or widget, and the alarm one is one that, hey, if something happens, do I actually need it to pop on the screen, show that red box around it? That would be the alarm one. And you would simply hit next. This is going to show you a summary. Now, I'm going to jump back. I'm going to switch over to an actual output. We'll leave it open, hit next, and you can see it's a couple of different icons here. You've got outputs such as just a default one. You've got lights, a siren, power, outlet, and lock. And then at the very bottom there, confirmation. That will mean that if someone does change the output, they are required to check a box to say, yes, I want to confirm this change. And again, same here, you'll just simply hit next, and you will have your summary, same as with the input one. And then you hit save and you have completed the configuration setup piece for peripherals.